Your social feeds have been filled with Comic-Con news, the Odyssey, Ariana Grande.
I haven't gotten that.
You haven't?
I've gotten the other ones. I haven't gotten. I don't know what's happening with Ariana Grande.
I haven't gotten Ariana Grande.
We're going to find out. Yeah,
Okay.
Kristen Maldonado, the founder and editor-in-chief of Pop Culture Planet, is here with the rumors, the hits, and the headlines that have people talking. Great to have you back. Great to see you again.
Thank you for having me. I'm ready. Let's do this.
I'm so excited about all the Comic-Con stuff that's been coming out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, first of all, we have a brand new Black Panther.
Yes.
The third movie. We got David Johnson coming in to take up the mantle, playing T'Challa's son.
Yep.
I am so hyped about this. He is such an incredible actor. We also got Ghost Rider.
Yes.
New casting with Ryan Gosling. I'm especially excited for the collaboration with director Sean Levy. They just, the humor and the action, the two of them together, I think is going to be unreal.
Yep.
Also, I mean, we all know Eva Mendes, Ryan Gosling's wife, played the love interest to Ghost Rider in the 2007 movie. So
with Nick Cage.
Get her out of retirement. Let's see them
right.
together.
Come on,
Give
Ava.
the people what they want.
Yes.
This is the Ava Ryan combo platter.
Yes.
There's a movie.
Yes.
It's the Odyssey is what
It's
they're
a
calling
small
it.
independent film.
Oh, yes, very, very small movie by Christopher Nolan.
Yes.
Absolutely. What's so great about this is not only is it killing it in the box office, people are seeing it in IMAX as Nolan intended, but people are going back and reading the original epic poem.
believe
that's
this.
nice.
2,700 years old.
I don't believe this because I used to teach this book and I saw the looks on faces. The thing is this thick.
I know.
They probably are buying it and they're like, oh, we didn't realize.
Oh, I didn't realize it's so
sorry.
big.
But
Cliff notes.
you know, if people are reading, great.
Yep.
But you know what I love especially is like, you got this insane cast. How could you not want to like imagine? You know, you got Spider-Man, you got Edward Cullen, you got Mia Thermopolis, Princess of Genovia, in one movie. Imagining them in the Odyssey book. Why not?
Hades Town. Let's
Yes.
talk about that. That broke records over the weekend, correct?
Yeah. So what I'm so excited about is I'm a Broadway lover, and Broadway I feel like is not so accessible to people outside of New York City, right?
Yeah.
It's very expensive.
Right.
So to be able to see a pro shot in theaters, in movie theaters, I'm like, let's make
do it.
theater accessible to the people.
And by the way, here's a little flex on our part. We had the star, Andre de Shields, on the show more than once. So we know from how good
It's
this
our only
film
flex.
is.
Yes.
It is
That's
truly
it.
our only
We pulled the muscle.
I'm like Hamilton now. That pro shot was so successful. Now Hadestown. Let's do more.
I like
Yes, I agree.
Making some noise in the streaming world, the 5-star weekend.
Yes, Jennifer Garner. Who doesn't love her? This is a show that is so interesting because it tackles grief, it tackles a lot of secrets, but it's also surprisingly really joyful. You have these 5 women who have all these things bubbling underneath them, all these secrets that they're hiding, but they come together and really support one another. And also, if you haven't watched it yet, you're going to want to book a trip to Nantucket after seeing it.
Dang it. I love every single one of these.
Yes.
It's like Sister of the
Actors.
Traveling Pants all grew up.
Yep.
That's
Absolutely.
nice.
Yeah.
Streaming, Ride or Die.
Hold on.
We're going to take a peek, right?
What are you doing? We have to get off now. You mean done? You can do this. I just jumped from a moving train and I'm alive. Oh.
That was so good.
Okay, what's happening here?
Absolute powerhouses, right? Octavia Spencer, Hannah Waddingham. You know, it's about 2 best friends who they think they know everything about each other, but it turns out one of them is actually an international assassin.
Oh. Well, that's
And you know,
normal.
you got the action, you got the thrills, but really at the heart of it, it's the friendship.
This show also triggered some online debates about filters.
Yes. So people have seen that Hannah Waddingham, it looks like has some kind of like skin filter on.
Oh,
You
she's
know,
like
and-
in a Paris filter.
Yeah, and like those things are very common, but I think people are starting to see that and they're not really loving it anymore. You know, it's like we can age. We don't have to have perfect teeth. We don't have to have perfect skin. Like we just want to see people be their natural, beautiful selves.
She's also gorgeous.
We
like,
have a
just
filter.
Always.
This is it, and they take the
I'm the
next shot. You'll see.
4K. I'm the 4K
Look,
filter.
there's the filter. Yeah.
Okay, for reading
Reading.
now, reading The Shards.
Yes,
It was
The Shards.
released in 2023, but it's a new renewed interest.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So this is a book by Bret Easton Ellis.
Love
he did
him.
American Psycho. Incredible
Zero.
author. Yes.
Oh, that's why.
Right.
Sounds
Yep.
So
Rules of Attraction. Sorry,
have
I
you
love
ever
it.
heard of autofiction?
No.
So this
Let's
is
do
an
it, though.
autofiction book where he basically self-inserts himself into the story.
I love
So this
him.
is the 80s. He's a 17-year-old teenager who is going to this prep school and in the middle of like a serial killer
Yeah.
situation. But Ryan Murphy is adapting this into a TV show. It comes out August 5th on FX. I was just at the premiere. It's good.
Yeah.
It's really good. And Ryan Murphy told me about how much he wanted to like go back to those teen stories like in Glee. And so this is a cool teen cast. They had to audition over 500 people to find the right ones, and it's just unreal.
Teen movie, Bret Easton Ellis with teens, it's going to be just a wild ride.
So good.
Musica.
Yes.
Ariana Grande.
Oh my gosh, 8th studio album. Can you believe it?
No.
Pedal.
She's like 12.
I
I can't believe it.
So, surprisingly, this girl is booked and busy. She was recording this in the middle of Wicked and Wicked for Good
so
promo.
pretty.
I don't know how she did it. She has her song Hate That I Made You Love Me that is blowing up the charts, and I just can't wait for this album out on Friday.
And what about Tyler's album?
Tyler, her second album, A-Pop. And what's so cool about this is that she tackles a bunch of different genres and musical influences, but she's really celebrating her South African roots and trying to make that go global, which I think is incredible. She has a lot of South African collaborators, and of course, Zara Larsson, who's been blowing up the charts.
Unbelievable.
Kristen, thank you.
Thank you.
You may exhale now. I mean, that was a lot of info.
There's a lot going on. We can't miss it.
Do yourself a favor. Follow her at Pop Culture Planet.
Yep.
Okay, before we go, let's take another look at today's question of the day. Do you need a vacation or a staycation?
It hasn't moved.
It's just
Everyone needs a
right.
vacation.
Everyone just needs to go rest their brains.
Go away. Take a trip. And when you take a trip, you can do some workouts on the plane.
That's right. We'd like to thank all of our guests, singers. Oh, all of our guests.
Yeah.
All of them.
Fantastic. We did lasagna. We did amazing
We
lasagna.
did the workout.
La Isla.
La Isla.
Talking about Lioness, which is a terrific